So what is going on, friends? My name is Orb and welcome back to some more gameplay commentary for some Black Ops 2 action. And in this gameplay we are taking a look at a triple swarm on the map Magma, which is one of the DLC maps for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 if you did not know. And in this gameplay we are joined by fellow YouTuber and fellow friend Eat My Diction / Nick, who decided to jump on. Don't see him playing too much Call of Duty lately, so I was happy when he said he wanted to jump on. I was in my stream, was gonna play some Black Ops 2, and I saw in my Steam friend list that, hey, Nick is playing Black Ops 2, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? I love this, but what the hell are you doing? Apparently he just checked out the new trailer for the upcoming DLC, the final DLC for Black Ops 2. Apparently he got a bit excited. He was feeling the rush inside his body, and he decided to play some Black Ops 2. So we joined forces, and this was our first game actually, and it was a blast. I don't know why, but as soon as I played with Nick, I don't know if it was because of his rank, but we came against people that are not really, you know, they're not really the best people that I've seen in the game, which is absolutely fine. Listen, we all have different skill. Look at all that fish, by the way. We all have different skill in game, and you know, we all have our own learning curve, so no hate. Just something I noticed that we ran up against some people that weren't necessarily the best possible people that I played against, which I'm all for. I'm all for getting high-scoring gameplays, and actually, this was actually a quad swarm fail, because the first, which is right there, I fail, I just get the Warthog, and then I die. And if you're wondering about my score streak loadout, I'm rocking the Orbital, the Warthog, and the Swarm. And this is actually something that I borrowed, and some, you know, an idea that I got from another fellow YouTuber, which is Reshi, my German bro, which I'm actually gonna see at Gamescom in about I don't know, a little over a week. So that's gonna be a blast. But he, often when we play together, he runs Orbital, Warthog, and Swarm, and I was like, this seems awful. I hate the Warthog, it's never any good. But in this gameplay, as you will probably see that right there, for instance, the Warthog actually manages to get kills, which I've actually not seen too much of when I'm picking up the Warthog. So usually you'll see something like UAV, Orbital, and Attack Dogs, or Swarm, or Orbital, Lodestar, Swarm, maybe. I don't know what I may play with, but usually don't see too much Warthog in my gameplays. Just I feel like it's not really good enough. But as I said, in this gameplay it seems to work, and so hey, not gonna complain. Once again, just something that I've noticed. Now, in this gameplay, you can see that I'm rushing around a lot, and I actually don't know if the Warthog is successful because of the map is kind of open. There's a few buildings that you can be inside, but maybe they're spawning in unfortunate situations, and that is why the Warthog can get them. But yeah, as I was going to get to, you can see that I'm rushing around a bit. We got orbitals up in the sky. Not sure if Nick got any orbitals. I'm not sure if he was running with it, but I was running with orbitals, got plenty of them, and we pretty much just ran from side to side of the map. Now this can get very, very repetitive, but I seem to catch most of my opponents off guard. So in that regard, it was all fine and dandy, but usually when you happen to run, for instance, Nuketown is a good suggestion, or a good example of this, rather. A good example of this is when you pretty much run from side to side. If you're running with a good team, like I've done in a couple of my streams, I've been inviting in my subscribers, and my subscribers are no joke. Like, some of my Twitch TV subscribers, they're really, really good at video games, especially Call of Duty. So when we join forces, we don't leave nobody no mercy. So we go hard, and my teammates go hard, and it's kind of like a fight for who's gonna get the kills, who's gonna get the streaks. And on a map like Nuketown, you're pretty much pushing the enemies from side to side, and if you're, you know, if you're not first in that group of people running to the next spawn, you're gonna miss out on that spawn, and you could just as well just wait until they spawn back on the other side, because you're not gonna have time to run up there. And something I've noticed on a lot of maps is that if I'm running with a full team, I feel like we're kind of battling for the kills. We're not really, you know, there's not one person going ham. There's 6 people going ham, and we're all kind of, you know, at the end of the gameplay, we all have like, what, 16 kills and 0 deaths, and we're like, oh, well, nobody really got a gameplay, but I mean, a team effort. The team effort was nice, but if I'm recording gameplays, I tend to play with maybe 1 or 2 people maximum. If I play with the full team, you're not going to see me get a lot of kills, because we're constantly fighting for who's going to get the kills and who's going to get the streaks and so forth. So that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Kind of going back a bit to like the old school commentaries. I hope you don't mind. It's kind of good to just sit down and talk about video games instead of having a topic. I kind of like it. I mean, I like both, but it's kind of good to switch them up. I hope you dig it nonetheless. With that said, before we go, just want to mention that I'm going to Gamescom. If you didn't get that little hint in the middle there, is that I'm going to Gamescom in about a week. I'll be really looking forward to that. But that won't really matter for you YouTube people. You will still get YouTube people, you YouTube viewers. You will still get tons of videos. I'm working non-stop on producing great content for you guys, and I have some new upcoming games that I have not posted yet, which you may have seen other YouTubers do, but nonetheless I found them hilarious. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's gonna be a blast. Loads of content coming up with collaborations and other stuff. Look forward to that. And with that said, I hope you have an amazing day. Rate, comment, do your thing, and I will leave you for the final seconds of the gameplay, and I'll catch you next time. Later, guys. Bye.
Kill confirmed. Confirmed. 1 EKIA.